The following is a special presentation of SpinoKing Sports. It's time for some Saturday afternoon baseball here in Phoenix as we get ready for Game 2 of this 3-game series between the Chicago Cubs and the Arizona Diamondbacks. As we prepare for today's game, let's take a look at the weather. It is a scorching 101 degrees outside the ballpark, with the forecast being partly cloudy. They say it might rain later on, but for now, we have the retractable roof to protect all of us throughout the game.
Here in Phoenix, the roof is closed and the AC is pumping. Coming up, we've got a good matchup in store between the Chicago Cubs and the Arizona Diamondbacks. Major League Baseball on the show starts now.
We're so glad to have you with us here just in time for Game 2 of this series inside Chase Field in downtown Phoenix. And now it's time to take a look at the starting lineup for the Chicago Cubs. Wilson Contreras will be the catcher, Kris Bryant will be at third base, Javier Baez will be at shortstop, Anthony Rizzo will be at first base, Jake Marisnick will be at center field, Peterson will be at left field, Eric Sogard will be at second base, Hayward will be in right field, and Kyle Hendricks will be the starting pitcher. And now let's take a look at the Diamondbacks defense. This team has not been doing well throughout the season, defensively and offensively. After being mauled by the Dodgers in the last series, they currently have the worst record of the season. But let's see how they'll do today.
Madison Bumgarner, a lefty from North Carolina, gets the starting assignment. Dan Plesac, what do you got?
Hey, we're getting a look at a real competitive pitcher here. Career ERA in the low threes, and that's not an easy thing to do in the day and age of small ballparks and guys swinging for the fences. Rock solid pitcher, does a lot of things well, and it'll be fun to watch him work in this one here today.
And now the first pitch. Wilson Contreras stands in as he looks at a called strike.
First pitch, 110.
One ball and one strike to the Cubs leadoff batter. This one's down to third. He's got it. And that's the first out. With that, a look at the Cubbies' starting lineup. Mark DeRosa, what's your take on him this afternoon on the road?
Yeah, Matty, this team poses a lot of problems offensively. This is a scary lineup because they can beat you in a variety of ways. Not only do they have power in the middle of the order, but a ton of speed that can put some serious pressure on the defense.
Digging in next will be Kris Bryant. A swing and a drive sent out toward the gap. And this one bounds around against the wall. And he's in there easily at second with a one-out double.
Well, you look at his numbers, and there's no doubt he's faring much better against lefties, hitting better than 400 against them this season. And when you see swings like this, you can see why.
Here's Javier Baez as the first pitch to him is off the plate for a ball, 1-0. That batting average hovering in the high 230s with 19 homers, 53 RBIs. Not close with the off-speed pitch taken for a ball. Two balls and a strike to Javi Baez. Bryant, the runner at second with one away. And that just foul. Two, here it is.
Not surprised he's laid on a heater right there. Just saw an off-speed pitch, wanted to stay back a little bit too long.
The 2-2 one more time. And this one's in the dirt. The throw will go to third. And, oh, they say he beat the throw. Safe at third.
That can be a tough read as a runner on second to see if the ball has gotten away enough to move to third. You have to be sure you can make it. He was there, and now he's only 90 feet away.
And he loses him on a breaking ball.
I'm sure the manager is fine with that. He tried to entice him with that 3-2 pitch, but he didn't take the bait. First base was open, though, so he just needs to make a good pitch for a ground ball.
Now the Cubs' 4-hole hitter, Anthony Rizzo. And he's got runners at the corners here with only one gone. First pitch on its way. Dangerous curveball that time, but laid off as it drops into the top of the zone. The 0-1 on its way.
That's the ball. Outside.
Time for a look at our umpires in this one. Behind the plate is Earl Hendricks.
Hey, you know, D-Row, the book kind of on Earl Hendricks is he likes one side of the plate or the other. Could it be where he sets up behind the catcher?
It could be, Dan, but as a hitter, that's all you look for. I'll give you a little bit off the outside edge if you're going to be consistent with it.
A ball and 2 strikes now. Fouled off. Set to deal on a ball and 2 strikes.
So you'd love for him to offer at that one, but the execution was flawless. Nice curveball that starts in the zone and breaks just out. Just a great take by the batter.
Two balls and 2 strikes to Rizzo. And he's getting his money's worth up there now. It's full 3-2.
Well, you don't see it all that often, but this might be a good time for a 3-2 change. If he can locate it, it's nearly impossible to hit.
Runners are at first and third, 1 away. And again a throw, keeping particularly close tabs on him. He's set. Here's the 3-2. And he misses again. Ball 4. And that's back-to-back guys now that have reached base via the base on balls.
At this rate, he's going to set some kind of a record for walks issued in a game, or he'll get an early hook. We'll see if he can settle down here and start to find the strike zone, or if he continues to struggle.
So the bases are loaded here with 1 man gone. And up next, the center fielder, Jake Marisnick. First pitch on the way.
1 ball, no strike.
Props to the hitter right there for laying off with a guy on third. You want to be aggressive, but you have to get a pitch you can drive.
A swinging bunt out in front of the plate. The tag gets 1, but 1's all they were ever going to get, and the inning will continue.
Batting 6.
Here's Jock Peterson now.
24. Jock Peterson.
Ready with the first pitch. Here it comes.
Ball, that's high.
Ready with the 1-0. Perhaps a little low there. It's 2-0.
Nowhere to put anybody. 2-0 count, not a good spot to be in as a pitcher.
And this is poured in at the letters. 2-1 now. 23 pitches already here in the first inning. Now this is on the ground to second. Is he going to get out of this? Over to first. He does get out of it, and the inning is over. A couple of walks in the inning, but nothing on the scoreboard. More of the show. Saturday baseball after this.
You're watching SpinoKing Saturday Baseball. Welcome back inside Chase Field as we get ready for the second half of the first inning by taking a look at the Diamondbacks starting lineup. Eduardo Escobar will be at third base, Carson Kelly will be the catcher, David Peralta will be at left field, Josh Van Meter will be at second base, Christian Walker will be at first base, Perdomo will be at shortstop, Asdrubal Cabrera will be at right field, Josh Rojas at center field, and Madison Bumgarner will be the starting pitcher. And now for the Cubs defense. Many ups and downs offensively and defensively for this team. Let's see how this team will do for today's game.
Kyle Hendricks, the California-born right-hander, is on the mound. What do we need to know here, Danny?
Hey, it's hard to have all 4 of your pitches on, but I think if this guy can have 2 or 3 of his 4 pitches and have command of them, he's going to have a really good game.
Now at the plate is Eduardo Escobar. He'll lead things off here in the bottom half of the first.
For the Diamondbacks, the third baseman,
And the pitch.
Eduardo Escobar.
Left side, but well foul. The windup and the 0-1. And he jumps at a changeup, a swing and a miss. Too much dip on the sinker, laid off for a ball.
1 and 2, count.
Here comes the 1-2. Still a ball and 2 strikes. Again, a 1-2. And they'll try to get him fishing there, but he won't offer in the dirt, and it's back to even at 2-2. Really good at-bat here from the leadoff hitter as he'll force him to throw another one.
Hey, that's a good sinker right there. That's his bread and butter pitch, and if he's got that going, especially early, it's going to be tough to get some runs off him.
3 balls and 2 strikes to Eduardo Escobar.
These are the kind of ABs, regardless of the outcome, you go back to the dugout as an offensive player, and your teammates are loving on you for making that pitcher work and battling it out.
And it's fouled away. Once again, a 3-2. And he takes ball 4. So the leadoff man is on here in the home half of the first in a scoreless ball game.
Batting second, the catcher, Carson.
Striding in
Kelly.
is Carson Kelly. First pitch on its way. Good changeup there to start him, but it drops a little low for ball 1. Low and away as he misses again. 2-0.
He's having a really hard time finding his rhythm and finding the strike zone. It's going to allow this offense to keyhole him in big situations. He's got to figure it out pretty quick.
Now the 2-0. 3-0 now. David Peralta is on deck. .30 pitch. And he lays off there, ball 4. So back-to-back walks have him in business here with nobody out.
Well, this guy's been prone to giving up walks in bunches, and that's already 2 walks here in the early going. We'll see if this continues to be an issue for him as this start continues.
Now at the plate, David Peralta. From the stretch. That one's down around the knees, taken for a strike.
Little traffic on the base paths right here, but 1 pitch away from getting a double play and getting right back into control.
Oh, 1 count. Here's the pitch. A swinging strike, and now it's 0-2.
Hey, I get where he's going right there. Sinker, and then pull the string back a little bit with that nasty changeup. But if those fall in the same quadrant, look for someone to get on top of one and crush it.
Hoping to send him packing. Pitch on its way. Late on that one as it's fouled off to the left side. The next 0-2.
1-2.
This looks like it could be a rough one. Can't throw a strike. It's only the first inning. I'm not sure he's going to be around here very long.
Liner towards second. And that's in there. Base hit. And no sense risking anything here as the bases will be loaded now with still nobody out.
Boy, Dero, we're looking at a big inning right here with that single. Bases are loaded, yet no runs have scored in this inning.
Yeah, and that's exactly what that pitcher wants you to think. You have to eliminate the noise, Dan. Just try and drive in the guy from third base. Don't put pressure on yourself that you have to get everyone in with 1 swing of the bat. Pass the baton and keep the line moving.
Escobar at third, Kelly at second, Peralta at first with no outs. Way inside with that one, a pretty easy take there.
1 ball, 1 strike.
No offer on that one, 2 balls and a strike.
2-1.
It often becomes harder to hit the zone when the pressure starts to heat up.
Unable to get the bat around in time, and the count evens at 2-2. Again, another foul ball. On the ground to second base. This could be 2. A tag for 1. On to first, and it's a double play, although the run does come in to score from third.
Batting fifth.
A base is loaded. Last thing you want to do is ground into a double play, and that's just what he does. 1 run scores, but you don't get an RBI in that spot. That's a rally killer.
Into the box now, Christian Walker, as the changeup to him drops in there for the first strike.
I think this inning could have far-reaching effects in this game. They're really making him work, and unless he dials it in, it's probably going to limit how deep he goes into this game.
In front of the changeup, and he can't keep it fair. 2 strikes on him now.
After fouling off the second one, I got to step out of the box, adjust my batting gloves, and tell myself there's no chance he's tripling up on that pitch.
Good job to spoil that one away, and he stays alive. A man on third with 2 down. Hit hard on the ground towards second. Oh, and he can't pick it up cleanly. On to first, and that'll do it as they manage to not let this inning get out of hand. Only 1 in the inning for Arizona. On to the second inning here in the desert. It's the Diamondbacks 1 and the Cubs nothing. Ball set for the start of the inning, and that'll bring in the second baseman, Eric Sogard.
Eric Sogard.
First offering. Bumgarner ready with the 0-1. Now a swinging bunt. A windup and the 0-2 pitch.
Hey, that 0-2 fastball wasn't even close, but on hit right now, I'm still sitting on that heater.
Now a changeup locks him up as he looks at strike three called. One away.
Flat out locked him up with a changeup right there. Usually you're trying for a swing and miss when you throw that pitch in a 2-strike count, but clearly he wasn't looking for it, so it's a backwards K for him.
Here's Jason Hayward now. Just able to get a piece of that for strike one. And he's a guy looking to break out in a big way. Hasn't been getting the results he or his club have been hoping for. Into the windup. Here comes the 0-1. And he lays off for ball one.
There's not too many umpires in the game that are going to ring that first strike right there. That was borderline up, even though it was in the zone.
The 1-1. Here's a weakly hit fly ball off to the left side. Escobar ranges back, and he has it for out number 2.
Batting ninth, the pitcher, Kyle Hendricks.
Next up, Kyle Hendricks. And now the first pitch. 2 out, nobody on. A ball and a strike. The 1-1.
Ball. 2 balls, 1 strike.
Two and two.
Yeah, this is one of my biggest pet peeves in the game, when guys get count leverage and take fastballs. It's a game of fastballs. You calibrate everything off the heater. Surprising take right there.
Heading out towards shallow right. Cabrera will reach out with one hand to make the catch on the move, and that ends the inning. Cubs are down in order. They trail this one 1-0. Ready now for the Diamondbacks. Geraldo Perdomo as he'll dig into the left-handed batter's box.
The shortstop, Peralta.
Now the first pitch. This one's outside, quite a bit off the plate that time. Count now, a ball and a strike. And a check swing here as he couldn't help himself, and it's ruled strike 2. Swing and a liner. And a base hit, so early trouble to lead off the inning.
Hey, just a nice piece of hitting right there. He's able to keep his hands inside that ball, stay square as long as possible, and feed it into the opposite field for a base hit.
over, and the runner back safely. Here now is Eduardo Escobar as he'll take a look at a sinker here, too low for ball one. He comes in with that average down in the 240s, 5 homers and 28 RBIs. Now the 1-0 is in there for strike one.
Ooh, that's a good pitch to take a hack at right there. Change up in the zone. He'd like to have that one back.
Perdomo on at first, nobody out. Runner goes for second. Pitch misses low. The throw down. Offline throw, but they still got him. Good job of getting the tag down there.
Wow, that's a big-time throw right there, and it's a tall task to throw him out stealing a bag, but he got rid of it quickly, and it was a good job down there applying the quick tag. They'll have to feel good about that one.
Eduardo Escobar ahead in a 3-1 count now. Bases are empty, 1 man out. Chance here for Sogard at second. On to first, and Cabrera's a ground out victim. 2 away.
Batting 8, the center fielder, Josh Rojas.
Stepping in next, Josh Rojas. He'll try to make something happen with 2 gone in the bottom of the second. Ready to deal. Here comes the first pitch. Gets ahead of him here as he got him to swing over the top of this one.
That was a great hack right there. Timing was on point. Just sometimes you have bad bat barrel accuracy.
1 ball, 1 strike to count. Nearly got the inside, but ruled a ball.
Wow, that's 40 pitches for him already. This doesn't have the makings of a start that he's going to go very deep.
Bases are empty here with 2 men out. And a half-hearted swing there as they tie him up inside for the 3rd strike, and the inning is over. Diamondbacks down without much of a fight. We played 2 innings. It's 1-0. So it's back to the top of the order now, and Willson Contreras digs in at the plate.
Willson Contreras.
Here's the first pitch. Now a good pitch around the knees, but it doesn't quite catch the bottom of the zone.
The offense better get it going right here, because they certainly can tell from their dugout this guy is carrying himself with a presence out on the mound. He's got feel for all his pitches.
Now the 2-0 home. And he fouls this one off. Now a swing and a deep drive to left, and it ain't coming back. Gone to lead off the inning. A solo shot that time for Willson Contreras, number 13 for him on the year, and the Cubs are back to even now at 1 run apiece.
When that pitch was grooved right down Main Street, he couldn't believe it. He started salivating when he saw it, but stayed back enough to put a great swing on it.
Here's Chris Bryant now.
The third baseman.
And on the first pitch, he grounds foul. 1 for 1 as he reached base with a double his first time up. Here comes the 0-1. Swing and a miss, and he's in trouble now. 0-2.
All the makings of a big inning right here. One already left a yard, and the power hitters are coming up.
Not in front of that one, but he stays alive and will do it again on 0-2. Bases are empty here, nobody out. And another foul ball. They really bunch him up on that one as he swings and misses for the first out.
That's a pretty sad attempt at hitting a baseball right there.
Next to the Cubs,
no doubt he was completely fooled because that was a curveball and it looked like he was late on a curveball. That tells me he gave up on it right till the very end, and obviously there was nothing he could do at that point.
And that brings up Javier Baez. As Bumgarner gets ahead of him with strike one. Worked a walk in his first plate appearance. 0-1 pitch on its way. Against left-handed pitching so far this season, Baez is below the Mendoza line. The batting average under 200, unfortunately.
He'd be the first to tell you he's not happy with his batting average this season, but he can beat you in a variety of different ways, and he has to because he wouldn't be here otherwise.
Man, that pitch had the look of a fastball. Straight changeup, and the bottom fell out of it.
And a fastball swung on and missed as he just reared back there. 2 away.
This tells me a lot about this guy. He's done a real nice job bouncing back from that home run to strike out the next two guys. Sometimes you're going to get taken deep, but it's all about how you respond that really matters.
And that'll bring Anthony Rizzo to the plate. Swing and a flare down the line. Throw in time, and the side is retired. But a run scores in the inning, and that'll have to be good enough as this solo home run knots things up. We played 2.5, all even now at 1-1. Bottom of the third now, and the pitcher Madison Bumgarner will bat next.
The pitcher, Madison Bumgarner.
Wheels and deals. Here's the first pitch.
1-0.
The 1-0 home. High and deep down the left field line. And foul. The 1-1 is swung on and missed, and that's strike 2.
Yeah, Matty, you see the same pitch 3 times in a row and you find yourself down 1-2 in the count. Your head starts to get on a swivel here. Is he coming back with it 4 times, or do I have to sit on something else?
Here now the 2-2 is swung on and missed, strike 3. One gone in the Arizona third, and that'll bring up Eduardo Escobar. Now here's the first offering.
No, that's out.
1 out, nobody on. Grounded back up the middle, and that'll find its way into center field for a 1-out hit.
Nice execution right there, Dan. Kept his front shoulder in, kept his hands inside the baseball, and ripped the base hit up the middle.
And if you're a pitcher right there, you can't get discouraged. Sometimes even when you make a good pitch, the ball's going to find a hole somewhere. That one right up the middle.
In now, Carson Kelly. Runners on the move for second. Here's a swing and a ground ball, and the hit and run works perfectly. A base hit, and they'll have runners at the corners following the 1-out single.
Hey, that's a beautiful job of executing a hit and run right there. Pretty interesting. Must have known he was going to try and get over the hardwood plate right there with something, either fastball or something off speed, because he was coming unglued. 0-0.
Standing in now, David Peralta. as he'll take a look at ball one. And their runners at the corners now. The 1-0. Runners are at the corners with one man out. And it's 1-2.
Big pitch coming up right here. He'd love for a ground ball or a strikeout.
Ready on 1-2. And he lays off it to even the count 2-2.
Man, this guy's a grinder. Fouls off good pitches and doesn't seem to swing at the ones just off the corner. This guy's a pitcher's nightmare.
Just hung in there on that one. Making him sweat out there. The 7th pitch coming up. Swing and a liner. Base hit, and that'll get a run in.
Now back, second baseman.
So now time will be called as we're going to get a visit from the pitching coach here as he'll hope to settle his guy down. So first and second with one down. And here's Josh Van Meter. From the belt, kicks and deals.
It's not easy to continue pounding the strike zone when you've given up 3 consecutive hits, but he has to trust that getting the ball down in the zone will get him an out.
The 1-0. Swing and a liner. Hayward is right there as he takes it for the second out.
Now back, the first baseman, Walker.
Next to hit, Christian Walker. 0 for 1 for him here in this one. Here's the first pitch to him. Looked like the sinker there, dipped a little below the knees.
We're only in the 3rd inning, and his pitch count is above 60. That's not being too efficient with your pitches.
Here's the 1-0.
Hey, I don't mind that batter taking that strike right there. He's walked a couple people early in this game. Got to find out if he can find the zone. If he wants to walk them all in, we'll take it.
1-1. Here it is. Hit out towards second. And that'll get by into center field for a base hit. The throw to the plate. But this won't be in time as he's well safe and the run scores.
He took that back right where it came from. Nice ribby knock right up the sheet.
You know, a little bit frustrating as a pitcher. You know, you always hear that, hey, you want to make yourself one of the defenders, but that ball was hit just out of his reach, right up the middle, base hit, and another run batted in.
At the plate, Geraldo Perdomo as he swings and grounds it toward the hole. And that's through into left field for a base hit. And they'll quickly get it in here to hold that runner at third base. They've gotten their hits in deep counts. They've gotten their hits in early counts. This has been a real onslaught.
Yeah, you can look at it one of two ways, Matty. Either they have a ton of respect for the man on the mound and they are just going to ambush tactics and it seems to work for them. Or you can look at it the other way. They're just getting it.
Into the box as Dribble Cabrera as he'll watch a sinker here that misses. It's ball 1. He could really open this lead up early if he can deliver here with the bases loaded. That evens it up 1-1. this is low, ball 2. 2-1.
His pitch count is getting up there in the inning now. He needs to get this frame over with sooner than later, so forcing contact and getting the defense involved is probably the best thing he can do.
And this could be trouble now. It's 3-1.
3-1.
You fight so hard to get into these type of counts. You can't let this pitch get away from you. You have to keyhole something middle of the plate.
Got him to go after the change there, and that'll run things full 3-2.
A strike away now from getting out of this mess. Sometimes pitching is all about minimizing, right? So keeping it to 2 runs across in the inning would be huge.
Out of the stretch, the 3-2 home. Softly hit toward the hole. Throw is in time, and they're able to avoid the huge inning here as this side is retired. So they wind up with 2 in the inning, but it could have been a lot worse as they leave the bases loaded. On now to the top of inning number 4. Diamondbacks lead this one 3-1. Start of the 4th upcoming, but first Heidi Watney standing by with a report.
Thanks, Matt. In between innings, I was able to catch up with the manager of the Cubs to discuss his thoughts on his lineup so far. And overall, he's really happy with the at-bats they're putting together. Yes, they've only scored 1 run, but he said they've done a great job of forcing the pitch count up, and he thinks that's going to lead to more offense for them as this game goes on.
All right, Heidi, thank you. All set for the start of the 4th, and that'll bring forth the veteran outfielder, Jake Marisnick.
Offense needs to get going right here. You want to try and tighten up this game a little bit before it starts to get into that territory where you're going to start seeing the back end of each bullpen.
Liner towards second, and a base hit, so the leadoff man is aboard.
Dan, that can't bother you too much as a pitcher. Guys swinging first pitch.
No, one of the things you want to do, D-Rose, you have to try to get ahead with the first pitch. You want to throw one of the first 2 pitches for strikes. Unfortunately, sometimes when you bring the ball in the strike zone, you're bound to give up some base hits, but hopefully he can minimize the damage here.
So next to bat will be the left-handed hitting Jock Peterson, as he'll look at a fastball too high for ball 1. He's 0 for 1 after grounding out in his only trip to the plate so far. Now the 1-0.
That missed. That's the ball.
Hey, not a good spot to be, down 2-0. This guy has some serious pop at the plate. I'm expecting a big hack here.
Bumgarner removed to first. Back in standing. Ready with the 2-0.
Ball. That's it.
This inning hasn't started ideally for him on the mound, but here on 3-0, you have to have the mentality that you're only a strike and or a ground ball double play away from getting back on track.
Three and 1 to the Cubs left fielder.
When a pitcher puts you in the proverbial rocking chair like he's doing right now, you have to take a deep breath. You can't start trying to guess along with him. Trust your fundamentals and stay on that fastball.
He's set. Here's the 3-1. Turned on, but it's wide of first and foul. Now the 3-2 pitch. Hit on the ground out to short. That's through for a base hit, and he's 1 for 2 now.
He's been called. Batting average fell below 230, but that knock might have put him in a positive frame of mind. Hopefully that's the start of something big right now.
Here's Eric Sogard. As Bumgarner gets ahead of him with strike 1. So far on the year, Sogard hits in the 240s, so there's room for improvement in that regard.
Matty, he struggled this season against left-handed pitching, but maybe a little shot of confidence with the manager putting him in the lineup today.
Fouled away. Two strike deliveries in the dirt. 1-2 now. Marisnik on second. Peterson on at first with nobody out. Lofted in the air out toward right center. Long run for the right fielder. He makes the catch. A great effort to get there and record the first out of the inning.
Up next for the Cubs, the right fielder, Jason.
So one down with a pair of runners aboard, and that'll bring up the multi-gold glover Jason Hayward. From the stretch, here's the pitch. Fastball just misses. That's ball one.
From an offensive standpoint, this is where you got to push the throttle right here. You've had a couple hits in the inning. You got a 1-0 count leverage. Let's see if he can gap something.
Fastball just inside. Here comes Bumgarner, 2-0. Too tight with that one. 3-0.
Well, nothing can make you question yourself on that mound more than 3 straight balls to a guy you know that you should go right after. Sometimes you just lose the strike zone and you don't know why.
He's set, and the 3-0 offering.
3-1 with 2 on, and this is where you got to be geared up for something to drive. I don't think you can just groove him one right here. You still have to try to make a competitive pitch.
Hitters count all the way. Here it comes.
Hey, usually the second time through the order, you start seeing an incorporation of some more off-speed stuff. But this guy's locating, feeling really good about his fastball. 2 back-to-back.
Checked his swing there, and did he go? No, he did not, says the third base umpire, so it's ball 4.
Up next for the Cubs.
Oh, man, that check swing was about as close as they get. Tough call for the umpire, but it goes the batter's way this time, and he draws the walk.
To the plate now, Kyle Hendricks, as Bumgarner gets ahead of him with strike 1. Flew out in his only at-bat so far. Bumgarner ready with the 0-1. Grounded to the right, and that's through into right field for a base hit. And the runner from third scores as they try and work their way back into this one. It's now a 3-2 contest.
Number 40, Wilson Contreras.
Next to hit will be Wilson Contreras, as he'll take a look at an off-speed pitch here that misses for ball 1. A hit in 2 tries for him so far. Here it comes, 1-0. Swing, line drive. That's going to be trouble. 1 run scores. He pulls into second safely as they take the lead with 2 runs scoring on the play.
With that base hit right there, D-Row, that's his 3rd RBI of the game. More importantly, his team's now ahead.
Yeah, these are the special ones. He's had a great approach all day. He's battled his tail off, and he's given his team single-handedly, almost given his team a chance to win this one.
At the plate now, Chris Bryant. Swing and a liner. This gets foul. It's 0-1. He's 1 for 2 in this one. A 1 pitch on its way. Here's a hard hit ball that'll be caught out there at short, as he'll hang on here to record the 2nd out.
The batter, number 9. Shortstop, Javier Baez.
So 2 on with 2 away, and with it comes Javi Baez to the plate. set and the pitch. Action now in the Arizona bullpen as they have a right-hander up and throwing. Three runs already home here. One and one.
He certainly has an open base down there, but you don't want your defender standing flat-footed for much longer.
The set and the 1-1. High and deep down the left field line. And it's a foul ball. Here's the 1-2. And look out as that one ran in and got him.
Yeah, I'm not sure if that was intentional or not, but I do know when a guy at the plate is a stud like that and first base is open, there's absolutely zero reason to put the ball in the strike zone. I think he was trying to work around him, and it just got away.
Anthony Rizzo stands in now. Line drive to center field. That's in there. Base hit. One run is scored. And the second run will score as they open things up a bit now. 6-3.
Boy, talking about having ducks on the pond right there, Dero.
I know everybody wants to hit a home run. Those are the ones you remember. But without question, Dan, 2 out, 2 RBI knocks with runners in scoring position right there. You remember these knocks.
Now here comes the Arizona skipper up out of the dugout on his way to the mound. And that's going to do it here today for Madison Bumgarner. So he'll exit here this afternoon to a smattering of boos after what can be described as really a subpar performance. Johan Lopez answers the call from the pen here in the fourth as they didn't get the outing they were hoping for from their starter. Here's Jake Marisnick as he'll take a look at a high strike that time. It's 0-1. 1 for 2 in the ball game thus far. The 0-1 pitch. A high fastball is in there.
Boy, this is one of those ABs you like to hit the rewind button on. Put himself in a tough spot now, hitting with 2 strikes.
Here comes the 0-2 pitch.
Hey, this is a big pitch right here. Can't allow them to tack on any more runs. Let's see if he attacks his zone or buries something in the dirt.
Turned on that one and crushed it. Just pulled it a little foul.
Those are the pitches in the game that you don't get back as an offensive player. I know it's easy sitting up here in the booth calling the game, but he'll be thinking about that one for a while if he doesn't get a hit in this at-bat right here.
Counts even at 2-2 to Marisnick. Working for the punch out and the offering.
Not sure if that was a purpose pitch or not, but I liked it. As a pitcher, sometimes you've got to be willing to back the guy off the plate by running something hard inside. You can't just let guys be comfortable standing in the batter's box against you.
Fouled off. The 3-2 one more time, and he misses ball 4. So he comes out of the bullpen and immediately walks the first man he faces.
I think he was trying to be a little too fine there, and a walk is the result. Well, the good news is he has a force at every base. The bad news, a single probably drives in a couple of runs.
Now it'll be Jock Peterson, singled in his last at-bat. First pitch on the way.
Even though we're still in the early going, I think this game's at a tipping point right now. They've got a chance to put this game out of reach, but if they can't score any more here, the other guys feel like the door's still open.
And this winds up inside for a ball. 2-0 now.
If you're hitting in this situation, you have to look one spot, and that is all. This guy is really scuffling out on the mound. The bases are loaded. 2-0 count. He's all over the place. One spot. If it's not there, you have to take.
Outside, 3-0 now.
Boy, this is getting tough to watch. How about some strikes right here?
Here it is.
Taking all the way there, and a walk could be huge here, so I wouldn't be surprised if he's got the bat on his shoulder again on the next pitch.
The 3-1 pitch. And strike 3 there as they'll finally work out of the inning as the side is retired. Clearly fired up to work out of that jam. We'll come right back with more from Chase Field following this. Now to the plate, Josh Rojas. He went down on strikes in his last at-bat.
Yeah, but it was a good changeup, Matty. Good arm action on that pitch. Look for him to try and stay back a little bit more. Let the ball get a little deeper. Don't be shocked if this pitcher tries to rush a heater right here.
Peterson arranged to his left as he tracks this one down in left center for the first out.
Now batting, number 50.
Coming to the plate now, the pitcher for the Diamondbacks, Johan Lopez. First offering on its way. Lays off 1-0.
One ball, no strike.
And 2-0 as this one's taken low.
Can't fall behind against the pitcher. Need to minimize pitch count against the easy outs, and this is certainly one of them.
The 2-0.
Gutsy pitch right there. 2-0 changeup for a strike. Good call by the catcher. Great execution by the pitcher.
The 2-1. Hit in the air out to center field. Marisnik is under it, and he brings it in for the second out of the inning.
The third baseman, number 5, Eduardo Escobar.
Digging in, the switch hitter, Eduardo Escobar. He reached on a single last time and later wound up scoring. On its way is pitch number 75. 2 out, nobody on. And a check swing here as he couldn't help himself, and it's ruled strike 2. swung on and chopped up the middle. He'll whip this one to first in time, and that ends the inning. Diamondbacks down in order. Can't cut into that 6-3 deficit. Stepping in once again is Eric Sogard. He'll start things out as we begin the fifth.
Eric Sogard.
Here's the first pitch to him.
He'll take that first pitch strike all day long. If they're going to take 0-0, he's going to pound that zone and get ahead. Much more susceptible down 0-1 than 1-0.
And he falls behind 0-2. Nothing in 2 count, and the pitch.
That's the ball.
And a slider runs in on him as he has to lean out of the way. Outside and a full count, 3-2.
From 0-2 to 3-2, what a great at bat to start this inning off. Hey, this could be a productive inning.
Now the payoff pitch home. He is swung on and missed. He got him on strikes. The next Cub up, Jason Hayward.
Now batting, the right fielder, Jason Hayward.
Comes set. Here's the 0-0 pitch.
Wow, I can't believe the hitter took that one. The pitcher absolutely got away with a hanger.
Lifted the other way to left center. Peralta is under it. And that's the second out of the inning. So they do pick up the out here, but with 6 runs home against them already, it's not going to help out the team ERA by any stretch of the imagination. And you can see the bad news right there. They rank dead last among the 15 National League teams in that category. So here now's the pitcher, Kyle Hendricks, delivered an RBI single last time up.
Yeah, he showed like a little prowess with the bat right there, Dan. I'd be surprised if they don't attack him a little bit more carefully this AB.
Swing and a miss on the slider, 0-1.
That's 3 straight sliders in a row. I'd be shocked. I would be shocked if he went to that well a 4th time. I'd be looking heated.
Reined in, and he'll step on the bag himself, and the inning is over. 3 up, 3 down for the Cubs. They still lead it 6-3. Set now for the bottom of the 5th, and next to hit is the catcher, Carson Kelly.
The catcher, Carson Kelly.
First offering. Starts him with a good rising fastball there for strike 1.
There's a pitch we haven't seen in a while. It's going to be tough on the hitters if they have to incorporate that into their mindset.
Chance here for Sogard at second. And he will whip this one over to first in time for the out.
Up next for the Diamondbacks, the left fielder, Javier Peralta.
So bases are empty with 1 out now. And up next, the outfielder, David Peralta. First pitch on the way. Gets ahead of him here as he got him to swing over the top of this one. Hits are even at 7 apiece. right back to him on the mound. And he'll just flip this on to first for the second out of the inning.
The batter, number 19, second baseman, Josh.
That'll bring up Josh Van Meter. 0 for 2 for him to this point. Here's the first pitch.
Ball.
After watching that one go by and a ball being called, you could rest assured he knows he's not getting away with another one of those. I guarantee you he's going to be aggressive on this next pitch.
Three runs, 7 hits. No errors so far for the Diamondbacks. Now a swing and a softly hit ground ball. A little behind on that swing, and now he'll try to shorten up maybe and protect the plate. Here comes the 1-2.
Nope, that's outside. Ball.
And there's a base hit on the line. So the bottom of the inning is still alive after the 2-out base hit.
Hey, D-Roll, that's just what you want to do. Keep the pressure on. He's given up a couple of runs early already in this game, and now he gives up the 2-out single.
Yeah, no chance right there. You want to make this guy work. You want to try and get into their pen as quick as possible. And if 2-out knocks are the answer, then so be it.
So now to the plate, Christian Walker. A hit in 2 at-bats for him at this point in the ballgame. One ball and 1 strike to the Diamondbacks first baseman. No offer on that one. 2 balls and a strike.
He's not having his best outing in this one, and I think that curveball is part of the reason why. He couldn't get on top of that one, and that's not the first time that's happened.
He's set, and the 2-1 pitch.
That's low. That's a ball.
We're starting to see a lot more balls from him now, and that's a direct result of him getting hit around pretty good. He's trying to do something different, and it's resulting in him not tacking the strike zone anymore.
Can't keep that one fair, and now the count's full.
3-2, 2 out, runner on first. Lots of possible outcomes on this pitch.
Neither guy willing to give in, and the at-bat will continue. Hit hard up the middle, and that finds its way through for a base hit. And the throw will come in quickly from center, so despite the hit and run, they won't get the extra base here.
The shortstop, Peralta.
So the next to bat will be Peralta Perdomo. 2 hits and 2 trips for him thus far. Looking to wiggle out of this. Here it is. The 1-0 is a sinker that misses for a ball.
What a great opportunity to come through right here. 2-0 count, runners on base. Find something middle of the plate and let it rip.
Swing and a looper to left. Peterson will reach out with one hand to make the catch on the move, and that ends the inning. Diamondbacks strand a pair. They're still doubled up. It's 6-3. Top half of the 6th about to get started, and stepping up to hit next, the catcher Wilson Contreras.
Wilson Contreras.
Now here's the pitch. In there for strike one, 0-1. Action in the bullpen now as a right-hander begins to throw out there. Oh, 0-1 count, and the pitch. Swings through it for strike number 2. And a good bite to that slider as he swings through it for the first out of the inning.
Really good late bite on that slider right there. The best ones have that late action that just darts at the last minute. They're so tough to get the bat on, and when you've got that good slider going, it's a great strikeout pitch.
Stepping in now, Chris Bryant, and right into the shift. But a foul ball here, 0-1. Six runs, 7 hits. No errors so far for the Cubbies. And boy, was he ever fooled on that pitch. It's 0-2 now.
Hey, this offense is going to have to change their mindset. If they're going to get swing and misses on that slider, you know he's going to go to that well. They're going to have to be willing to take the ball the other way and stay back on that heater, or they are not going to recognize that pitch.
There's ball 2 as the slider dips below the zone.
Hey, expect a challenge right here. Does not want to run the count full.
This one's flared out toward left. And he will make the play out there, and there are 2 away now.
Now batting, the shortstop, Javier Baez.
Two away now for the Cubs in the 6th. And into bat next, the versatile weapon, Javier Baez. First pitch of the AB now. Good fastball down around the knees there, taken for a strike.
Hey, they say solos won't kill us, but I got to believe this guy's looking to do exactly that.
The 0-1 pitch. Swing and a miss, and he's in control. 0-2.
The count doesn't mean much to this batter. He's all in. He's not concerned with striking out, so he's going to get his A swing off.
Now here it comes. A little bit off the outside. It's 1-2.
1-2.
Oh, a fastball swung on and missed, and for the second time today, he's gone on strikes. Cubs are down in order as they're unable to add to their 6-3 lead. Ready to go for the last half of the inning. Coming forward, the veteran outfielder, Eduardo Escobar.
Asdrubal.
Now the first pitch. A couple of lefties start to get loose now in the bullpen. The windup and the 0-1. Right there, and it's quickly 0-2 now. And here's a swing and a miss from Cabrera as he's set down on strikes, and there's 1 away.
Well, I'm glad we get another look at that beauty of a pitch right there. You can't spot a sinker in a better location, because even if you do get the bat on the ball, there's not a whole lot you can do with that. Textbook sinker.
In now, Josh Rojas. As he'll go after the first pitch and bounce it into foul territory. He's 0 for 2 in the ballgame so far. Now he sends a high, deep drive toward the right field corner. And that's going to wind up hooking just a bit foul, so a missed opportunity there.
You could tell he wants that pitch back. That was a changeup right there that he handled nicely. Just got a hair early on and hooked it foul.
Now here's the pitch. Tried to shoot the corner and he missed it. 2-2.
I know he missed with a fastball right there, but this guy's arsenal, you can't figure out what he's trying to do. He's got a lot of different directions he could go in right here.
On to first, and there were 2 down.
The batter, number 50.
Haven Smith will grab a bat and hit for the pitcher here.
Pinch hitting for the Diamondbacks, number 26, Haven Smith.
Ready to deliver. Here comes the first pitch. In there, and it's 0-1. He comes in at 262 on the year, 7 homers and 28 RBIs. Into the windup. Here comes the 0-1. Bases are empty here with 2 men out. Swing and a liner. And that's in there, so perhaps some life here with 2 men out. Dan, it seems like they've had his number all game long.
Yeah, Matty, I mean, the numbers don't lie. They've tagged him for 10 hits, including that last one, and he's having a hard time getting out of any trouble. They might be buying some time to let the relievers get a few more pitches in before they give him the hook.
Eduardo Escobar standing in. No balls and a strike to count. The 0-1. Now this is on the ground for Baez at short, and an underhanded throw is in time for out number 3. 1 left for Arizona. Can't cut into that 6-3 deficit. Matt Peacock is on to pitch from the bullpen now to start inning number 7.
Number 47, Matt Peacock.
So here's the cleanup hitter, Anthony Rizzo, a hit in 2 official trips to the plate to this point in the ballgame.
Anthony Rizzo.
First offering on its way. And a fastball's in there for strike 1. This year against right-handed pitching, Rizzo is below the Mendoza line. The batting average under 200, unfortunately.
Matty, he struggled against right-handed pitching all season long, but he just needs a few knocks today, maybe to get the confidence going. I don't think this is the norm for this ball player.
Into the windup. Here comes the 0-2 pitch. And he goes the other way as this is hit high and deep out to straightaway left. And he's going to make the catch on the warning track. A fine running play there for the first out.
Now batting, the center fielder, Jake Marisnik.
Into the box, Jake Marisnik. 1 for 2 on his line so far in the game. Now here it comes. And here's a fastball called for strike 1. Bases are empty, 1 man out. Changeup laid off down around the shins. Up high, 2-1 now. Into the windup and the pitch. a swing and a miss here, so it's a quick 2 outs to start the 7th. And with strike 3 recorded there, he's notched his first career major league strikeout.
Well, Matt, if he can become a consistent strikeout pitcher, you have to figure his career is going to end up being a solid one. All the best pitchers at this level have at least one pitch that they can go into in tough situations. So we'll see if he becomes one of those guys as his career goes along.
Into the box now, Jock Peterson. No balls and 1 strike. Barely able to make contact. Down 0-2 now. Now here it comes. Ball 1 as the changeup misses well off the inside. Still 1-2 as he fouls it away.
Great job of running that fastball in on his hands right there with 2 strikes. Even though the batter's able to foul that one off, he's set up for almost anything in this pitcher's arsenal.
High fly ball out to straightaway center. Back goes Rojas. He tracks it down, and that will end the inning. 3 up, 3 down for the Cubs. They still lead it 6-3. Rex Brothers gets the call from the pen to take the ball for the home 7th.
Number 48, Rex Brothers.
Last half of the 7th here, and now it'll be the catcher, Carson Kelly.
The catcher, Carson Kelly.
He's ready. Here's the first pitch. Good swing. Just got to try and straighten that one out. Nothing in 1 count. Here it comes. Fastball called for strike 2.
Borderline pitch right there. But as a low ball hitter, you can live with that as long as the umpire doesn't give him north as well.
Here it comes, 0-2.
1-2.
They really bunch him up on that one as he swings and misses for the first out. That was a nasty looking slider that time.
Yeah, that was really well executed, Matt. A classic strikeout pitch. You think it's fastball middle in, then it starts bearing in on your back leg, and unless you hit it out front, there's nothing much you can do with that.
Standing in now, David Peralta, as the first pitch to him is swung on and missed for strike 1. He's 2 for 3 and looking for more here. A count of 1 ball, 1 strike to David Peralta. The 1-1 pitch. Hit on the ground out to short. Throw gets him, 2 down. That was an exciting play at first there, and will employ Showtrack for a better look. Knowing he really had to let it loose to beat the runner, he fired off a 90-mile-an-hour throw. That's not a number you'll see very often from an infield throw, so he really showed off the arm that time. At the plate now, Josh Van Meter, as he'll swing and miss at a first pitch slider at strike 1. He's working on a 1 for 3 thus far. And it's fouled away. Now the 0-2 pitch.
Nope. Ball.
High fastball right there with a 2-strike count. You know what that might be doing? Setting up the next pitch. Could be that hard slider down and away. Something breaking down and away off the plate.
The 1-2 is a swing and a miss. That's strike 3. So 1-2-3 go the Diamondbacks. They're still doubled up. It's 6-3. Ready to begin the 8th, and set to go is the second baseman, Eric Sogard. Ready to deliver. Here comes the first pitch. Fastball too high to start him out here, 1-0. That one's going to find the seats. Strike 1. Now the 1-1 pitch. Misses down below the knees. To 2-2 now. Into the windup and the pitch. Pulled toward right center field. Right fielder giving chase. He can't get there as it falls in.
Now batting, right fielder, Jason Hayward.
So that'll bring up Jason Hayward as he'll try to hold back on the swing, but he went around for the first strike. No hits to this point. Set to deliver the 0-1. Hit back up the middle. There's one. On to first, and a big ground ball there as they turn the double play on Hayward.
Now batting, the pitcher, Rex Brother.
Matt Duffy will get the call here as he'll hit for the pitcher.
Pinch hitting for the Cubs, number 5, Matt Duffy.
First offering on its way. Swing and a miss, 0-1. He'll step in here at 275. 1 home run and a dozen RBIs. The windup and the 0-1. And he misses with it, 1-1. Popped him up. Escobar waits on it, and that retires the side. Cubs are down quietly as they're unable to add to their 6-3 lead. Ryan Tepera is on to pitch out of the bullpen in the bottom half of the 8th.
Number 18, Ryan Tepera.
Now to the plate, here is Christian Walker. So far, 2 for 3 in this one.
Diamondbacks, the first baseman, Christian Walker.
Here's the first pitch to him.
Hey, there's an old saying in baseball, you need to take a strike in this spot. Well, he got one there. Now he just needs to find a way to get on.
The 0-1 pitch. And here's a ball in the air now, carrying a bit out toward right center. Under it is Marisnik, 1 away.
The batter, number 2, shortstop, Peralta. Perdomo.
Ready now is Geraldo Perdomo. 2 hits in 3 at-bats for him in this one. And now the first pitch. Try to bunt for a base hit here as he gets this one down. And an off-balance throw is in time as he takes one away. Wow.
The right fielder, number 14, Asdrubal Cabrera.
Next to stand in is Asdrubal Cabrera. 2 away here in the 8th, and time's running out on him, Danny.
Yeah, they don't have a lot of outs left to work with, so it's time for someone to make something happen if they're going to get back into this thing.
First pitch of the AB on its way. There's the fastball that gets the lower part of the zone, called for a strike. 2 out, nobody on. Lifted in the air to center. Marisnik is under it. And he makes the play to end the inning. Diamondbacks down in order. Can't cut into that 6-3 deficit. Now the skipper's on his way out toward the home plate area, and I believe that means we're going to have a double switch here. Taylor Clark will come on now, and he'll slide into the 7 spot in the lineup following the double switch. Tim LaCastro is into the ball game as well, as he'll slide into the pitcher's spot, hitting 9th now on the double switch. All set to start the 9th in this one, and Wilson Contreras digs in at the plate.
Wilson Contreras.
And the pitch. Here we go with inning number 9 as the first pitch misses for ball 1. Hit sharply toward the right side, and that's a base hit, so the pressure's on to open up the inning.
You'll only see about 10 of these pitches a year. The change-up on a tee in the middle of the plate, but tip your hat to the batter right there. He did not come unglued, stayed within himself, and drove it for a base hit.
To the plate now, Chris Bryant, as he'll watch a slider that runs out of the strike zone away for ball 1. He comes into this appearance in the midst of a 1-for-4 day. He's running. Pitch swung on and missed the throw. It bounces, but he's out. Nice play there to pick the throw and put the tag on quickly.
That very well could have been a hit-and-run play, but that pitch was so far out of the zone, it really made it hard for the hitter to make any contact. Kind of left his teammate hung out to dry.
And this one's up around the eyes, 2-1. Right-hander starts to loosen out in the bullpen now. Bryant looking at a 3-1 count.
I'd be real surprised if he goes back out away there on the mound. This is a count for a fastball challenge, and we'll see if he's ready for it in the box.
The 3-1. And he gets him to pop it up on the right side of the infield. And there's out number 2.
The batter, number 9, shortstop, Javier Baez.
Next to dig in, Javier Baez. Been a strikeout victim twice in this one. Wheels and deals. Here's the first pitch. I had him reaching at thin air that time, and he's very quickly down 0-2.
Real ugly 0-1 swing there. As a pitcher, you've got to be hunting for the strikeout, knowing you have this guy way off balance.
Too high. 1-2.
That's a good take on a fastball out of the zone. Hey, I get it. He's looking for a ball to drive, but that ball was a little bit too far up in the zone. That's one you normally pop right up.
Here's the 1-2 delivery.
Hey, started this guy backwards, couple of off-speed pitches early, followed by back-to-back heaters. He can go either way he wants to go right now.
Bases are empty here with 2 men out. And he struck him out. So a good pitch there, and now they're going to need to string some hits together in this last at-bat if they want to get back in this thing. Nothing happening there for the Cubbies. They still lead it 6-3. Craig Kimbrell is the man called on to close this one and earn a save in the ninth.
Number 46, Craig Kimbrell.
So now here is Josh Rojas. He's hitless in 3 at-bats to this point.
Not impossible, but highly improbable. Even when you're at home to score 3 runs off a closer like this guy, they've got the work cut out for him.
First pitch on its way. Here's a knuckle curve that backs him up a bit. Ball 1. Kimbrell has tossed more than 500 innings at the big league level with an ERA just under 2.5. That's allowing just over 2 runs per 9 innings of work. Diamondbacks center fielder with a friendly 2-0 count. Now the 2-0 home is swung on and missed, strike 1.
It's becoming more and more common in today's game to see relievers like this that can run it up there close to 100 miles per hour. But it's so fun to watch it. He blew it right by him there.
And he lays off again, ball 3.
If you're at the plate in this situation, you're only thinking one thing, and that is get on base. You got 3 balls. It has to be perfect over those 17 inches for you to pull a trigger. A walk is as good as a knock right here.
And he fouls this one off. Now the payoff pitch home. And could this be the start? It's a long way back, but the leadoff man is on base to start their final set of at-bats.
And you can tell by his body language that he's beyond frustrated by that call. He's got to be wondering what he's got to do, but the last thing he needs to do is to let it get under his skin. That will only make things worse.
Set, here it comes. Tim LaCastro is the batter now as he looks at a ball 1-0. Has a look, now the pitch. In the dirt here. And the runner will stay put, but the count moves to 2-0. Has a look, now the pitch. 2-1 the count. Rojas aboard here at first with nobody out. Swing and a liner. And that finds the outfield grass for a base hit.
The third baseman, number 5. Eduardo.
So the batting order turns over now and set to go Eduardo Escobar. He's got a hit in 3 at-bats to this point. Here's the first pitch to him.
Hey, this isn't going to be an easy save. These guys are making him work for this one.
First and second here with nobody out. And he won't bite at that one either. It's 2-0.
The last thing you want to do when you've got a 3-run lead in the ninth is give the other guys any sense of hope. It's a good time to challenge here on 2-0, especially since there's a good chance he's taking until he gets a strike.
3-0.
Ball 3 as he misses low with it here.
If he concedes the walk here, he's in real trouble of giving up a big inning. It's not all that bad yet, but dealing with the bases loaded will make it pretty tough to wiggle out of.
Three and one.
Now this is a perfect example of why this manager feels so confident going to this beast in the ninth right here. He is throwing absolute thunder right here, pumped up and looks the part.
Set. Here's the 3-1.
Full count.
Well out in front of the breaking ball there for a strike. None out, runners at first and second. And this is swung on and missed, and boy, they took care of a key man there. One away.
Not too often you see an at-bat go
Now
from
batting,
3-0 to a
catcher,
strikeout, so that's a
Carson
pretty good job on the mound
Kelly.
right there. Kind of nice that he got a free strike on the 3-0 take, but he still had to put it in the zone.
Into the box, Carson Kelly, as he lays off a fastball too low for ball one. He's working on a 1-for-3 thus far. The 1-0 home.
Well, you don't see this out of Craig Kimbrell too often. He's worked himself into a pretty thick jam, but you know, I wouldn't bet against him getting out of this either.
First and second now, one man out. Oh, shaking his head on that knuckle curve. 1-2. Working for the punch out and the offering. Swing and a miss, and they'll dodge a major bullet that time. 2 away.
Well, we'll see a lot of these power arms coming out of the bullpen in these days, but it doesn't make it any less impressive to me. I love watching guys come in and blow smoke right by guys.
At the plate, David Peralta, as he will look at a first pitch fastball for ball one. It's been a 2-for-4 effort for him so far in the ballgame. The 1-0 home is looked at for ball number 2.
He's got a couple of pitches to deal with right here, but he's starting to lose command of his pitches. It might be time to take a step back and try to refocus on making some good pitches.
And this ball swung on and hit to center field, and this should do it. Marisnik is under it, makes the catch, and that's the ball game.
Man, they've already put the all-time winning streak record in their rearview mirrors. But with every win, it gets further and further away. We could say this now. This is one of the greatest teams in the history of baseball.
6-3, the final score today. The Cubbies took the lead in the fourth and held on until the end. Kyle Hendricks earns his 12th victory in the ballgame. Madison Bumgarner permitted 6 earned runs to come across in the losing effort. Craig Kimbrell earns the save out of the bullpen, his 20th of the season. So that'll do it for us. For Mark DeRosa, Dan Plezak, Heidi Watney, and our entire crew, I'm Matt Vasgersian. You've been watching MLB The Show. For more, make your way over to the new website, theshow.com.